so let's do this. Hello everyone, it is Kaylee here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on some different DIY Christmas room decor. I am in love with how everything turned out. You can see one of the decorations behind me, which is that little candy cane wreath thing back there. And then I also have a little snow village along with a joy advent calendar. Anyways, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So yes, this is my room before decorating it for Christmas. I know I do not have a bed again since it is at my other house where we are selling it. Can't help but stop and here are a couple things you can do to your room to spice it up more for Christmas before we get into the DIYs. First up is to obviously decorate your bed with your throw blankets, throw pillows, and all of that stuff. I also added on this super cute Christmas quilt which my Nana/grandma sewed for me. Then, of course, you have to have a Christmas tree, so I just set that up and fluffed it up. My sister actually helped me do that because yeah. Then just add on your lights, garlands, ornaments, all of that stuff. Too late before the king pop, Three, two, one. To honor him, when we go. Also, you can add on some small things like candles, present bows on your furniture, small Christmas animals, and candy canes on any empty spaces you may have. These next two aren't exactly DIYs, but they're super cute, so I wanted to show you all them. The first one is a candy cane garland. All you have to do is just tie some red ribbon onto candy canes, stick them above a door with some paint tape, and then add on a garland above them. For these present boxes, just take a picture frame or a box, cover it with wrapping paper, stick on a bow, and you're done. Starting off with this snow village, which I actually came up with the idea for since when I was little I always wanted my own snow village, but I had no money, and let's be real here, I still have no money. For this house structure, you will need stick-on gems, a paintbrush, brown acrylic paint, cotton balls, and of course a wooden structure or house. I got mine from Michael's for super cheap. Cover the whole thing with brown paint. Hand painting it does make it have a really nice finishing touch, but feel free to spray paint it if you want to. After it is dry, add some stick-on gems for Christmas lights and press down some Model Magic or glue cotton balls down on the roof for the snow. If you don't know what Model Magic is, it's basically a white spongy type of clay. As accessories, you can make pinecone trees by painting pine cones green, sprinkle on white glitter for snow, and stick them onto a round piece of Model Magic for a base.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Another thing you can make is a skating rink by sticking a part of a mirror into the Model Magic of a pine cone, put glue around the outside, and stick on some stretched out cotton balls. That is it. Now I just set up my snow village on top of white paper, but feel free to use fake snow if you have it, and now you're done. The nice thing about this is that you don't just have to keep it up for the Christmas time, but you can keep it up for the whole winter time if you want to.
And every mother's child is gonna spy, see if reindeer really know.
Next is a joy advent calendar. Since this year I wanted to be more creative with mine by making up my own, so yes, this advent calendar design with the stockings was 100% made up by me. This is definitely the most complex of all of them, but you get a super cute room decoration and an activity to do each day. The first thing you are going to do for this advent calendar is take a large piece of cardboard and cover it completely with red paint. Now using a Sharpie or pencil, draw on 25 X's to spell out the word joy. By the way, the X's are where you're going to place each of your stockings. Now you're going to need a stocking stencil to cut out your stockings, so I did this by taking some cardstock paper and drew out my little stocking, then cut it out. Now take your Christmassy fabric or felt and then some sewing scissors. By the way, you're going to want to use sewing scissors instead of regular ones because they are way sharper than the regular ones, so they will cut the fabric way better. Using those, cut out a total of 50 stockings. You will need 50 instead of just 25 since you will need 2 of these stocking fabrics to make one stocking. Also, just a little tip here for doing this way faster, you can just take your fabric and then fold it into lots of layers, then cut out the stocking with that. This way you can cut lots of stockings at one time and it'll save you tons and tons of time. It's time to take your sewing machine or hot glue gun and sew or hot glue the outside of the stockings together, minus the top part of the stocking since that is going to need to stay open. I used hot glue for this, but it wasn't a really smart decision because they weren't really sticking together that well and they were turning out into really weird shapes. I would definitely recommend sewing these if you can. Now take your duct tape or hot glue and just stick on all your stockings onto your piece of cardboard where you marked it with X's. Take some Christmassy puffy paint and draw on the numbers 1 through 25 onto each stocking since you'll be doing the advent calendar from December 1st to December 25th. Also, use the puffy paint to connect to the stockings to spell out each letter in the word joy. As a little finishing touch, I just added on some candy cane duct tape on the outside of the advent calendar, then just drew on some little puffy paint snowflakes, and you are now done. Fill the advent calendar with whatever small things you want to, then each day you can open the number of the day of December from December 1st to December 25th as your Christmas countdown.
All I want for Christmas.
Last up is this adorable candy cane wreath wall decor thingy. You will need 10 peppermints with the wrappers off, 10 candy canes, red ribbon, and a hot glue gun for the wreath base. All you have to do for this one is first hot glue together 2 candy canes so they make a heart shape, then glue on a peppermint to each of their tips. Add some red ribbon around where the candy canes connect to the peppermint and just repeat until you have created 5 of these.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart.
Then you can just assemble them together by shaping them into the wreath and gluing the tops of the candy canes to the other ones. I was just gonna hang it up like this, but it wasn't stable enough on its own, which is why I decided to jazz it up a little bit by painting a piece of square cardboard red, and then I just added candy cane duct tape around the edges of it and hung it up on my wall just like that.
So come on, sing it out, let's give love that's true. Merry Christmas to you.
Those are all the DIYs and room decor I have for you for the Christmas time. Have a wonderful day, have fun decorating, and I will see you guys in my next holiday themed video very soon. Bye!
What happens during filming?